The secret of fluency. Is there a secret to fluency? My name is Laércio and you are in my channel of English tips. And I will tell you a lot of things about it in 7 seconds after the vignette.
You left me broke. You said you would come back, then just closed the door. Now I spend my days thinking.
What's up guys? How are you today? Very well, I wish. Guys, I started this video with a phrase. I said, the secret of fluency. And I asked you a question. Is there a secret to fluency? And the answer is no. There is no a secret to fluency. Life is not a fairy tale. If you want to learn English, you have to work hard. Okay, there is no a secret to fluency, but there is a better way to learn. And I will tell you in this video. Stay with me until the end of it. Guys, before getting into the subject, I'd like to tell you something. Every now and then, I like to watch motivational speeches on YouTube. There are a lot of them. And I like especially 2 of them. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Denzel Washington's speech. In the first one, Arnold says that people always ask him what is the secret of success. And he says that among other things, 2 things are on top. Number 1, work your ass off, his words, okay? And number 2, never listen to the negative people. He said that when he wanted to get into the bodybuilding in Austria and he wanted to go to the World Championship, they said to him, that's not gonna happen because it's a British stuff or American stuff. You will never make it. You have to choose something else. And he didn't listen to them and kept it going. And he won the World Championship 13 times in a row. And the same thing happened when he wanted to get into the movie business. People told him that it would never happen because he was too big. They called him Monster. That's right, Monster. They made fun even with his accent. But he didn't listen to them and kept going. In these days, everyone knows who the greatest act Arnold Schwarzenegger is. So, write it down. Never listen to the negative people and work hard. And the second one, Denzel says, it is not easy. If it was easy, there'd be no Kerry Washington. If it was easy, there'd be no Taraji Henson. If it was easy, there'd be no Denzel Washington. And I'll say to you, if it was easy, everybody was fluent in English. So keep working, keep striving, never give up in everything in life. Fall down 4 times, get up 5. Without commitment, you will never start. But more important, without consistency, you will never finish. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Your progress. I'll repeat. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So, keep working, keep growing, and keep learning. Now, how about talking about learning process? I read a book called Don't Ask If He Studied. And this book is about to know if your son know how to study, basically. And I want to talk about it today. So, I want to ask you that question today. Do you know how to study? If you don't know, from now on, you will learn how to study. First of all, let's talk about the perfect way. The perfect way would be the way we learned our native language. Do you remember how you learned Portuguese? I do. Firstly, we started listening our parents talking, and from listening, we began to understand what they spoke. And then we started trying to imitate them, and we started to talk, actually. And finally, we went to school to learn how to read and write. But this doesn't apply to learning English. After all, our parents don't speak English. Then we have to adapt the learning of English until it seems the way we learned Portuguese when we were little children. So I say, without any doubt, the first step is to listen, to listen, to listen, and to listen until you start to understand what they say. Second step is when you already understand a lot of things that is said, you will start to talk. And remember, don't mind making mistakes. That's part of the process. Now, let's talk about the better way. I already said that there is no secret to fluency. And I said too that there is a better way. And now I will talk about that better way. I say it because there are people that learn one language faster than others. And yet there are people that learn several languages. I used to think that these people were some kind of genius. Think with me. From one side, people who learn a bunch of languages, and the other side, people who spend years trying to learn even one language, never achieving the fluency. Are they genius? I don't think so. But what enabled them to learn a language so much faster than other people? They just have a better way. If you had only one opportunity to meet one polyglot, or a lot of them, and if you could ask one question for each one of them, what would you ask? Mine would be, what's your secret? For all of them, I think. If you asked one of them about his method, maybe he'd say he starts to speak from day one, learns a few phrases from a travel phrase book, and go to meet native speakers and start to have a conversation right away. And don't mind to make mistakes. So you cannot have fear to make mistakes. And the best thing is, you don't have to travel today to meet native speakers, because you can easily have conversation with native speakers from the comfort of your living room, using social medias, for example. Nowadays, you can simply add 100 random native speakers on your social medias as friends. So here comes one more advice. You have to start immediately and practice with no fear of making mistakes. And other polyglot maybe tell you that his method is starting imitate sounds of the language. And others can say that they always learn 500 most frequent words of the language. But wait, some specialists says that you have to know around 3,000 words to become fluent. And yet, others who always start by reading grammar. I know, it sounds crazy, but believe me, there are people who like grammar. What can we do? The fact is, everybody seems to have a unique way how they learn language. If you ask 100 different polyglots, probably you will hear 100 different approaches to learning language. And yet, all of them come to the same result of speaking several languages fluently. If you listen to them closely, you will realize that they have only one thing in common. They simply found ways how to enjoy the learning language process. All of them are lovers of foreign languages. I'm very happy because I found my way to learn, and I'll tell you how. I love films and I love English. When I realized that I could put the two things together to learn English, it was amazing. So I started watching movies only in English. I also bought all seasons of Friends to watch in English. You also can do it. I know that because, hey, everybody loves Friends. Everybody hates Chris, but Friends, everybody loves. And then I started watching in English with subtitles in Portuguese. And when I had some vocabulary, I started watching with subtitles in English. And I kept going until I started to watch without subtitles. And now I'm capable to watch a movie without subtitles and understand almost everything. Today, I don't know everything in English, but I can have a conversation in English. And to me, that's fluency. You can do it too. At the beginning, the words will be all just gibberish. You will not know where one word finishes and another one starts. But keep watching every day. And after the second or third season, the dialogue will start to make sense. And by the end of the season, you will be able to follow it almost without any problem. But just a detail, you won't be fluent with just one move. The learning process is like an empty glass. Every film you watch fills a little until your glass fills up and starts to overflow. That's when you start talking. You can tell me, pal, I don't like movies. What can I do? Calm down, little fella. There are other ways, and I will tell you. What do you like? If you are a chef, you like to cook. You can use it to learn. You can cooking based on recipes in English. You will learn vocabulary about kitchen. You will learn words like spoons, oven, microwave, fruits, salads. Anyway, it's a beginning. If you like books, you can read books that you haven't read before. Like, I don't know, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or the book you like. If you are a gospel person and you don't read that kind of book, you read only the Holy Bible. You can read the Holy Bible in English and in podcast. You already know what is written on it. You can tell me, hey buddy, I don't like movies. I don't like reading. I don't like to cook. You got me. I can't help you. But I know for sure that you like music. Everybody likes music. You can use it to learn. You have to turn language learning from a boring school subject into a pleasant activity which you don't mind doing every day. That's the better way. That's the secret. Some people says that you have to have a gift to learn English. They are wrong. I know a guy who learned English playing video games. He didn't even think to learn English. He just wanted to have fun playing video games and still become fluent in English. And I wonder, does this guy have a gift? I don't think so. He just found a better way to do this. I took lesson from a teacher who once told a story. He said that once the Harvard University applied a test for 2 classes, and the classes went very well. And the teacher congratulated a class and told them that intelligence was a gift, and they had this gift. And for this reason, they were very well on the test. Congratulated the other class and told them that intelligence was dedication, and they dedicated themselves, and for that reason they were well on the test. 2 months later, they performed another test for the same classes. The first class, who thought the intelligence was a gift, didn't study and went very badly. And the other one, that they said that intelligence was dedication, were even better. And you know why? That's right. Intelligence is dedication. Intelligence is effort. Intelligence depends on your will. Recalling all that has been said so far, the secret of success: work hard, never listen to the negative people. It won't be easy. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. We cannot learn the way we learned Portuguese, but there are alternative ways. We have to start immediately, and we have to allow us to make mistakes. We have to turn language learning from a boring school subject into a pleasant activity which you don't mind doing every day. Without commitment, you will never start. But more important, without consistency, you will never finish. So, keep working, keep striving, keep learning. Thanks for watching, share and subscribe. That's all folks, and I'll be back.